Good morning, happy Monday. I'm actually starting the vlog on a Monday today, which is a good start. However, like I was last week, I am going to be late for work once again. When I say late for work, we have flexi time. So actually I can be there pretty much whenever, as long as I do my hours. But I personally have told myself I'm going to get there for 10 o'clock. It is currently 5 to 9 and I need to eat my breakfast. But I'm hoping the traffic won't be that bad because I've never ever set off this late. So we'll see. But on today's agenda at work, we're actually doing a big internal project that's required me to capture a lot of content at both offices. So it's required a lot of coordination. I've had to make sure everything's tidy, make sure everyone's wearing their uniform. So it's been a bit of a long job. I've enjoyed it actually, but it has been a bit stressful. So today I'm doing the content capture in venues, whereas before I was doing content capture in the offices. So tonight we're going out into Sheffield city centre and getting some bits there, hopefully between 4 and 6 p.m. I might have to do some overtime, but we'll see. So I'm prepared to be out tonight. I've got my big coat on. Well, it's not big, but I've got my coat on because the forecast is so bad. Apparently it's going to be really windy and rainy, so I definitely need my brolly. But luckily for me, I'm not actually in the content. I just need to hold the camera, so we should be okay. But yes, I need to film a TikTok again. I'm losing momentum a little bit with the TikTok. Not motivation. Motivation's still there. What I don't have is a plan. I need to plan ahead. So I think maybe this week I need to batch film a couple because it's kind of getting to the point where I'm every morning I'm oh, I've not got a TikTok for tonight, and I kind of have to throw something together, which is not really what I want to be doing. So yeah, I'm going to try and film a TikTok. I'm trying to get my watch to connect to my phone. So if you didn't know, you can, oh, it's worked. You can show your camera on your watch. So this is my phone's camera pointing at me and it's on my watch. So I can frame a shot on the phone through the watch without having to prop up a mirror behind it. So what I'm going to do is put it down here. Whoa, put it down here on the windowsill, because last week I filmed a clip of me trying those new jeans and I filmed a TikTok, but it wasn't in shot because I'd not used my watch. In the spirit of creating vlogs like I used to, where I used to just vlog in random angles with random lighting, this is the clip you're getting. It's still Monday. This is the time. I have just got back from work. I am so tired, but I'm also so wired. I can't remember what I mentioned, but basically after my shift I needed to go into venue with a client and capture content of things out and about in the real world. That took a lot longer than we first thought, so I only finished at 9:30 and then I've just driven home. And because I've been drinking energy drinks, I am exhausted but also fueled on caffeine. So yeah, not sure how my night's sleep's gonna go, but I thought I'd just update the vlog. We did get some really nice food in Lost and Found on Ecclesall Road in Sheffield. Oh my god, so good. So yeah, that was nice. Very unexpected. I was hoping to be finished by 6 tonight. So 10:30. Strange. I'm not, obviously, because I've driven, but I almost feel drunk. I'm that wired from socialising and being switched on for so many hours. I'm buzzing. But really, I need to calm down. I need to create some zen. Good morning. Just ignore the parcel. I've ordered a bunch of hair dye and toner and things from a proper hairdressing place because now I'm in the process of lighting my hair. Every time I do my roots, I'm making sure that I use proper hairdressing stuff. But anyway, I am about to head out with my mum. She messaged me this morning and said, do you fancy going shopping? I said, I do. I think we're both in the mindset that we need a bit of a wardrobe refresh. So we're actually going to Parkgate in Rotherham, which has a Matalan, a Primark and a George Home, which I feel is going to be a lethal combo. I did actually want to go to TK Maxx at some point, so if there's one around I might suggest it, but also I feel I might be shopped out at that point. She's probably nearly here to pick me up actually. It's almost 2 o'clock. I didn't get to sleep last night till probably 3 a.m. Oh my god, I was so wired. Like, I mean, you probably saw from that clip, I can't even remember what I said, but yeah, it was a late night. I was doing everything I could to like bore myself to sleep, but my brain just would not switch off. So I fell asleep at about 3. The postman woke me up about 8, and then I managed to get back to sleep, I think, for like another hour. So yeah, bit of a broken night's sleep, but I'm feeling pretty energised, and I'm actually really glad Mum suggested going out today, otherwise I would be tempted to just have like a lazy pyjama day. The only thing that upsets me is the fact that my hair is so greasy. It's definitely in need of a wash and a dye. Some damage has just been done in Asda homeware, not homeware, clothing. There were some great things. I've got like 3 different jumpers, 2 pairs of trousers. Very happy about it. I've not tried them on because I figured I can just try them on at home. It's always more comfortable trying things on in your actual house. Lighting in the changing rooms is never flattering, but yeah. I feel like we're gonna have to go back to the car with these before we go into Primark. Primark's the last stop. To be fair though, I didn't buy anything in Matalan. All I spent was £4 on some Tupperware. So boring. Shall we sniff some candles?
I've already got sniffles.
You won't like that one. Do you think Gus would buy me this? I don't know if I'd appreciate it though because it smells weird. Mum.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I knew she'd like that one. What you got, Babs? Get it. Oh, dropped it. I think that's a success. Because I've always wanted a Halloween toy. I love Halloween just like my mum. He's also got a little candy corn and this little pumpkin thing. Is that so good? Best grandma ever. Hello. Good morning. I don't think it's even morning for me, but it is Wednesday. And as you can see, finally washed my hair. Me and Mum were out shopping until like maybe 6 o'clock. I got back and then went round to my neighbours. She wanted me to help her with something. And then I had a really late night. I didn't actually wash my hair until like 10 PM last night. And then Mum's just come back round very kindly to dye my roots for me. I have trained my boyfriend to dye my roots, but he's got an assignment due. So Mama Thorpe to the rescue. Roots are done. I'm now going to attempt something that I've not done before. So I thought we'd document it and see how this goes. I'm going to try and tone my hair because you can't really tell when it's wet, but it is quite warm. So I have the loveliest hairdresser who knows that I have to dye my hair every 4 weeks because of my grey hair, and she's told me which toner to get, which is this one. It's a mushroom brown toner. So I am going to mix this up. She said to do it on towel dried hair, and I basically need to like distribute it relatively evenly throughout my hair. I realised I need a clip. That would be helpful. 1 second. I've never used a toner before, so we'll see how this goes. But I think it's kind of a case of slapping it on and seeing how it goes. I'm going to start, I can't remember which bit of my hair lightened the best. I think the top's lighter than the bottom, so maybe I should start top down, but that feels quite complicated. I don't know. But it just says to keep an eye on it. I've done as much research as I can be bothered to do, quite frankly. This tube has 100 grams in it, so I'm gonna maybe do like 50 grams of toner and then 100 grams of the developer. There's gonna be hairdressers watching this like, what are you doing? But I don't want to over mix and then waste product. Maybe I won't do 50, maybe I'll do like 40. I did buy 2 tubes of this, so it's something that I can use again. Because I did 30 of the root dye and that was just to cover my roots, so surely I'll need at least double to cover my whole head, right? 36, yeah, let's go with 40. Then I got this activator. It's a 6-volt activator, and I need to put double the amount in, so I need to put 80 of this in. It's like a science experiment. Ooh, this one's clear. 77, 78, 79, 80. I think mentally if I treat this as if it's like a purple shampoo, it's not as scary. Right now it feels like I'm just putting hair dye over my very nicely lightened hair. Okay, that's quite a lot. I feel like that's enough, surely. Okay, so maybe I'll just like part into like 3 sections like I do when I curl my hair and just slap it on. What are the odds I'm gonna get this all over my bathroom? Pretty high. It's mainly the ends, like The roots are obviously brown, but the ends have gone brassy. So I'm thinking if I just slap it on, I think I've probably mixed too much. I wonder if I could save it. No, that's stupid. It's not that expensive. Like, brush it through my fingers. I feel like hairdressers do this. Ugh, sticking to me. Right, I am gonna whiz through this and we'll touch base again when I hopefully haven't ruined my hair. I suppose I better dry and curl it and stuff to see how this works. Oh, I should have taken a before picture. This is what we're looking like. I managed to do that relatively quickly. I think it took like maybe 5 minutes. And it says to keep checking the tones, and you can kind of see if you like rub whether it's still got a bit of warmth to it. So hopefully I can kind of try and judge it. But the bit that I put on last was the front. So we'll see. We're channeling our inner hairdresser today.
Me, they are very exciting. You know, I absolutely.
All I've done is dry it because I can't be bothered to curl it right now and I've got a lot of work to do. But this is the colour we've ended up at. I'll see if I can find a before photo, but it's definitely neutralised the brassiness, but still kept like, I want to say it's like a latte kind of colour. Don't know, but very happy with it. A bit frizzy, needs curling, but I'm not going to do that yet. I've got a lot of laptop work to do, so I'm going to do that first. Good morning. What an angle to start the day off. Oh, I'm just carrying 2 very large Primark bags into the bedroom so I can film a cheeky little haul. Yesterday, oh my god, so today's Friday. Yesterday was so busy at work. I literally filmed 1 clip of me working at my desk. I like posed very awkwardly for a thumbnail and that was it because there was just so much going on. Planning a lot of different things, a lot of different projects going on, so the brain is very full at work. And then also, obviously I'm posting on here again, so that's on my mind. And I've actually got a few like brand jobs coming up for myself, which is obviously incredible. But it does mean I've got a lot on the to-do list. I always find this, it like kind of comes in waves. Like it's either really busy or just kind of plodding along kind of quietly. The quiet stages is when I sit and panic and think, well, that's it, I've not got a job anymore. And then the busy things happen, I'm like, okay, never mind, this is a lot. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I have a really big Primark haul. I'm going to film it. I'm going to do it like old school. I'm really embracing these kind of chatty vlogs and like old school kind of content. And I feel like there must be some other people out there that enjoy that old school kind of content where it's not just kind of like flashing up really quickly and it's 20 seconds and trying to get the hook. Like, no, that's not good for the brain. So I'm going to upload this haul at some point on my channel. I'm not sure when, but look out for it. But if you are feeling a little bit impatient, I will be doing like a TikTok, Instagram real version. And I'm sure that'll be up sooner because that's just how it works on there, isn't it? Right, I am going to frame this. I did debate changing the bedding because it's very crinkled, but actually can't be bothered. So I'm just going to film this and then we'll do the try on section. Also got some bits from Asda, so I'm not going to film that in the Primark haul obviously, but there'll be a reel of that. So, okay, I need to stop chatting. Also, it's Friday and I'm not working today in the office, but I am doing overtime here and there because I'm organising things. So, my brain is full. I'm ready for the weekend. Right. Let's do this. I don't even want to know how many times I've changed my outfit today, filming those videos. Happy to report that all but 3 things that I bought fit me and will be staying. My bank balance, not quite so happy about that fact, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm now going to make the most of it not raining. It feels like it's been raining permanently for the past like 3 weeks, which is very much needed because there is a hose pipe ban at the minute in Yorkshire, but it's meant that I've not been able to cut the grass, and the grass is so long in fact that it's stopping the shed door from opening. Like the grass is taller and it's blocking it. quite an issue because the dryer and the freezer full of goodies is in there. So I'm gonna go quickly cut the grass, hope that I don't break the lawnmower in the process. And then I think I need to tidy the kitchen. It's a very big mess once again. Although I will say I've downloaded a new app. I was looking, this sounds like an ad, it's not an ad. I was looking into ways of like blocking social media on my phone. Obviously you can put time limits on, but you can literally press ignore and then that's it. Like it's not very strict. Then I got served an advert for something called Brick, and someone I watch on YouTube, Sydney Graham, was talking about it as well. And it's basically like you tap your phone on it and it blocks all the apps and you have to physically get up and tap it again to unblock. And I was like, that's a great idea. Started looking into it and Brick was like 60 quid. And I thought, I'm not about to spend 60 quid on a piece of plastic that might not even, you know, do the job. In one moment, my phone is ringing. Sorry, I don't know where I was. But yeah, I'm not about to spend 60 quid on a piece of plastic that might not work. Then I found, like, I think it could be a UK version called Padlock, which was maybe £35, similar principle. And then I thought, I feel like I could do this myself. So I went onto Reddit and I actually found an app that is free. It's called, I'm not going to try and say this out loud. I can't say that. I'm guessing it's supposed to say Focus. It's called that. And you can use NFC tags. So this morning, and like set a schedule. So this morning between 8 and 5, I've got it blocking all social media. The only things it's letting me on is YouTube, like WhatsApp for work messages, my emails, like just the important stuff. But even like the Boohoo app, for example, is blocked. Pinterest is blocked. TikTok, Instagram, all the average ones. And for it to stop blocking it, I have to go and tap my phone on a little tag that is upstairs. So I will report back on how that goes. I might make a little TikTok series on it, because when I finished filming that haul just now, my instinct was to scroll on TikTok, but it like instantly blocked me and I was like, oh wait, what can I do then? I was laid there thinking, well, there's nothing I can do. I might as well just have 5 minutes. So I set a timer for 5 minutes and I just laid on the bed and stared at the ceiling. And I found my brain like wandering, and like I was thinking of content ideas, and I was like already noticing there was brain space for that to happen. So I feel like it could be interesting to see how this works, my little DIY version. So I will keep you posted on that. It's Sunday. I didn't vlog yesterday. I thought I'd take the day off. Today I'm having a pretty chill day actually. We're doing a little bit of a date night later and it's my turn to organise. So naturally we're doing something in the house. I'm going to basically pull out the sofa bed downstairs and turn the TV round and set up a bit of a movie night situation. Maybe light some candles, and then I've bought a load of sweets and like snacky bits. And I'm going to make one of those like picky tray things. So I'll show you the process of me doing that. Hopefully it turns out quite cute. But this morning I'm just kind of pottering around. Do you know what though? You know the app that I mentioned about like blocking social media? I've been finding that so useful. Can you hear Gus yelling? So we'll continue to report how that goes. But I've had it for now maybe 3 days. And just the fact that in the morning I can't endlessly scroll on my phone. For example, this morning I read a chapter of a new book, which I wouldn't have done previously because I didn't want to get out of bed yet, but I couldn't scroll because I needed to walk over there and tap the thing, and that was enough of like a brain hurdle for me not to want to scroll. So very good indeed. We also took Gus out on a walk this morning, which we've not done for a while. He was a bit nervous. Oh, it's gonna knock the camera over with his tail. He was a bit nervous at first, but I think he enjoyed it in the end, so that was good. Nice walk in the autumn sun. That's about it. I'm gonna pack up these returns and maybe I'll drop them off tomorrow. We'll see. Are you helping or are you hindering? Helping. Thanks. This boy loves the Primark bag. We're doing. He's not bothered about boxes, but he loves a Primark bag. Oh, he fell over. Quick little treat haul. I'm about to make the snack board, whatever it is. Don't know. I'm talking quietly because my boyfriend's in the next room. Salted popcorn, pretzels, Haribo, bears, rainbow belts, strawberry cables, Maltesers, and M&Ms. In my head, this was more than it looks. Hopefully, when I've popped the popcorn, it looks like more. Although I feel like I should do sweet popcorn. I think we've got some. I guess I could maybe use this, put some foil on it, and then add some bowls. So I have this as well, which I don't think I've ever used. Just put like these in there. Smells a little bit burnt because I got distracted. Hopefully it's not actually burnt. I've burnt it. And I've burnt my eyeballs. Okay, this is the last packet. I'm gonna just chuck some Rogue Maltesers down there. Some Haribo bears. Somehow it looks more intentional when they're all over the place. He's definitely gonna have hid popcorn. This has worked out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm a bit funny about foods touching each other, so that's why I've ended up with multiple bowls, but I think it works. And I get to put more popcorn on there because I've added a bowl, so hopefully this will be a hit. Keep them closed.
One each.
Keep them closed. I've made us a snack platter.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.